Oh, and I have to tell you guys, you legally are being recorded. Do you guys give me consent?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. All right, one, two, three. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode, our first live video, a Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And as you see, I have two guests with me. First, we're going to start out with Vivian. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, everybody out there. I'm Vivian Morrison, and I'm 50, almost 55, March 18th.
Ooh,
She don't look
birthday
a
coming
day
up.
over 32, so don't let her fool you.
Gorgeous.
She look like a strong 32. And Nancy, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, my name is Nancy D, and I'll be 18 June 28th.
That's what I'm
joking.
Fun.
Huh?
What happened to 21?
No, I like 18. 18 was still carefree. Very carefree. I didn't have bills at 18. 21, I had a couple of kids. No, we good. Let's go back.
Oh, damn. She was like, we got to go back before the kids.
Way back.
Way back in the time. Oh, man. Well, I'm so happy that you guys joined me for my first live. I just want to say thank you. I love both of y'all. It's a special moment right now, you know?
Yes.
Love you too.
For Andre.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We're your first.
Yeah.
Yes. And so this is kind of like a collaboration episode because I said in March we're doing Mix Match March. That's what the title of this month is called. So it's two different people. Well, three of us, me and then two guests. We just basically talk about whatever subject matter we got. And basically, even though you guys are kind of in the fitness realm, you ladies are both different with different opinions. So that's why I wanted to do an episode with both of you guys together.
Okay, cool.
Perfect match.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect match.
Yes.
And Nancy, so I want to kind of get into the YouTube videos because you've been going strong. Like you a YouTube celebrity, and we kind of talked about how everybody think you making money now.
Listen, I got to say this. YouTube does not play. Before they cut any kind of check, you have to cross every single T, dot every single I, and they won't tell you when you haven't crossed it. You have to sit there and figure it out, backtrack, make sure everything done. No, donut. But I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making the video. I enjoy reaching people. It's really cool. I mean, money is still money, but it'll come in due time.
It'll come soon enough.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like your video kind of just went viral all of a sudden, like because it released last July or June.
July 28th. Yeah, July 28th, 2019. And I want to say towards the end of December, it took off. It took off. And the only thing I could say, and the only thing I thought, I'm like, okay, towards the end of the year, January is coming up. Everybody wants to make resolutions. I want to be a bit more healthier. I know that the thumbnail probably helped because it's very drastic from how big I was to me half butt ass naked, on the after photo. So maybe that kind of lured people in. I know, they send you the analytics, so they tell you, it got shared this much. So person is telling another person to tell another person, and it took off. I think right now we're close to 300,000 on that one video. So God is good.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it is. And thank you. And what I think, of course, that's my first video, but of course, it's my favorite video because I got so many comments I can't read. Every time I look at the comments, my head hurt. But I do skim through it, and so many people feel like they can do it because they saw me do it. And that's the reason why it's my favorite, because it's sparking something in people. And all of it it's worth it because of that.
And it was so real too because you weren't expecting it to go viral like that, you know, like you weren't expecting that outcome. And so when it happened, it was kind of like, oh shit, like what's going on, you know?
Yeah, you want it to hit. You do want it to hit, but then in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, there's so many other YouTubers. There's so many other, weight loss, fitness. There's so it's like you feel like a little itty bitty fish in this big ocean, and it's like you don't think, but then you welcome it. You know what I'm saying? So it's awesome. It's the awesome feeling.
Yes. And Miss Vivian, with your business, do you see a lot of people joining like around January for that New Year's resolution?
Actually, no. It's kind of like just kind of steady during out the year.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's more towards when it's summertime, when it's swim
Yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah,
We're gonna be
yeah,
talking about some swimsuits on here, but when the swimsuit time, the people want to get their body right,
yeah, yes,
Right.
yes,
And it's
yes.
funny because like we work on our summer body in the summer, but we supposed to be
I know. We like 2 more weeks till summer. Let me hit the gym. Okay.
right. That's funny because like you think like people be all like, okay, let me sign up earlier in January, but like just like you said, Vivian, like everybody starts in the summer. That's when they're all like, oh, okay, let me get on this right now.
Yeah.
exactly.
But the good
Awesome.
thing is that they're starting. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
Yes.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody has a start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Everybody has multiple starts because I know
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right. Yeah. Tell the truth. Yeah. Come on.
right
Shame the devil.
every day.
But that's what it is. It is. And I said this, in one of the videos. It is you recommit every single day. So I like the way you put that. Every day it's another decision. Am I gonna have the Captain Crunch, or am I gonna, have something healthy? Am I gonna go run through McDonald's, get me a bacon, egg, and cheese? You know what I'm saying? So every day is like a recommitment to your goals. So yeah.
That's a great way to look at it because even as a personal trainer, I have to recommit myself every day. People think just because you're a personal trainer, oh, you got it all together, but you don't. I have the same struggles that my clients have, and I believe that's why they're so successful because I understand their struggle. Because
Mm-hmm.
as a personal trainer, I'm there. I want me a nice, sweet, plump, glazed donut every now and then, that just
Lump, yes.
when you bite down into it, it just melts and it's just like, oh, it's so good.
I was about to get yeah.
Yeah.
But Vivian, what I like about you is that you're so honest. And I should have asked you this before we started, but I know recently, well, late last year, you went through like a little struggle because you started eating meat again, right? And then, yeah,
Yes.
how was that
I went
experience?
through I have a condition called SIBO, SIBO, small intestinal bacteria overgrowth. So literally sometimes drinking water expands my stomach to I'm about 4 months pregnant. It's very uncomfortable and people really don't understand it. It can cause things like leaky gut, irritable bowel syndrome. I mean, it's just really hard to really pinpoint or diagnose because doctors have a hard time diagnosing it as well. But anytime I eat or drink anything within 2 or 5 minutes, my stomach literally expands. I haven't had a piece of food to eat because I don't want my stomach to blow up. And meat really doesn't help it at all. So I just, during that time, I wanted to show everybody just
Mm.
going base for 30 days, just 30 days, committing yourself to the herbs how your life would change. And just within the first week, my stomach started going down. At the end of those 30 days, I had lost almost 20 pounds just in those 30 days of letting go of meat. And I showed the pictures, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
showed the before and
yeah.
after pictures. And my stomach literally looked like I was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was really hard for me to do. because everybody sees me in the chair working out. You know, I look so healthy. They see me
Yeah.
jump roping and doing all kind of stuff, and then they look at this picture and like, wow, what happened? You know, and it's not a picture that was years ago. It's like a right now picture. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, so I have my struggles as well as anybody else.
Mm-hmm. And can
Yeah.
I say this? I love Miss Vivian because Miss Vivian is very real. And like you said, you weren't afraid to put yourself, your struggles, and
Mm.
your journey out there where people can relate. And that's, I kind of was talking about this all day today um, on my fitness Instagram page. Anytime I feel like I'm struggling with something, I don't know if you remember this. During the past summer, Miss Vivian, I hit a plateau
I
and I
remember.
went, okay? I went on my Instagram story, just, oh my God, I can't lose any more weight. And Miss Vivian came. She's like, Nancy, you need to hit the weights. You need the biggest muscle is the legs. Go attack the legs. Get it. Honestly, I started dropping weight again. If I did not put myself out there, I probably would have never got the help. I most likely would have stayed stuck trying to figure it out. And the most important thing to me is, yes, I did get the help that I needed, but so many other people are not talking about it and they're struggling. And
Mhm.
because I raised my voice up, they learned something because after I talked to Miss Vivian, yes, I did turn around and share what she said to me because it did help me. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I feel like I don't keep my mouth closed when it comes to this journey. I want to be transparent. I want to be real. Can I talk about it now, Andre?
Yes. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Okay. The other day, and on my fitness Instagram, on my main Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere, I went to Walmart. I went to Walmart to pick up broccoli. Everybody thinks I'm joking, but I was very serious. While I was in the produce aisle and I look and I see bathing suits and I'm like, we in February, what they doing out here at Walmart? But I picked up a couple. I went and I tried it on. I took a couple of pictures. While I was taking the picture, while I was posting it to my story, I looked and I'm like, damn, these stretch marks. Damn, this loose skin. Damn, this cellulite. Damn, just damn. Not once did I say, you know what, for somebody that lost 137 pounds, you go ahead, bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never in my 30 something years of living have I ever tried on. I never even tried on a two piece. And here I am about to purchase it and be on somebody's beach or be on somebody's pool with the two piece on, feeling confident as shit, might I say.
Yeah.
So when I noticed that I was having those thoughts, and I'm like, we have to kind of retrain ourselves. It's not something we've been being so hard on ourselves for years. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? We're our worst critic. So I decided to share that with my Snapchat on my page and in my story, like, yo, I just beat the hell out of myself, but I'm good now. Other people came to my DMs like, Nancy, I go through the same thing. I feel it. I did not even intend on doing a YouTube video about bathing suits.
Oh,
But
so it just
because
kind of
so
came
many
to you.
people, yes, because so many people responded like, oh, I feel you. Oh, I go through that too. Or they came like Miss Vivian, Miss Vivian was in there. Miss Vivian with she's like a cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? So you go, girl, you look great. I said there has got to be other people that even if it was
Mhm.
5 pounds, you're still not very confident about the skin that you're now living in. So let me get on here. Let me be this person. You know what I mean? Get on here. You go see me with the loose skin. You're going to see me with the stretch marks, the cellulite, the booty dimples. You're going to see all that. But you're going to see that I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm confident. And then I want, just like you watch the 6-month weight loss video and you're like, oh, Nancy was big as hell. But if she did it, I could do it. Nancy's out here in a two piece. You could do it too. F these rolls. F it.
Mhm.
F it. Put some butter on them shits and keep it moving. F these goddamn rolls. You understand? So, yeah.
But you know what, Nancy? It's funny because like I remember telling you that all dimples and stretch marks and loose skin. I was like, I don't even see that. Like every time you mention that, I was like, what are you talking about? I don't see it.
Andre, listen, when you've dealt with, I had 5 kids. Everybody knows that. But when you dealt with it, you kind of know how to position, how to angle, how to tuck, how to everything. You know what I mean? So it's something that I've learned over the kids done destroyed my body type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's but it is there. And in the video, I don't know when you if you saw when I turned and I was like, y'all asked, yo, Nancy, how did you lose so much weight? And you don't. And I grabbed my arm. I'm like, nigga, it's right here. It's right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in case y'all didn't see it, I have it. And it is, yeah, but it's me. And that was the whole message of the video. Regardless, my body is amazing. My body is beautiful. My body is powerful because I asked it to do something humongous.
Yeah.
And it came through. It really came through. Unfortunately, everybody does not see it the way I see it. I
Oh, because you
know.
got a little hater on your hand.
Listen, there was, and I posted this. I posted this a couple, like last month or a month and a half ago. Somebody said that I lacked morals, and what they used another word. I wish I could remember the word right now, but basically, I was just very distasteful, and I had no morals, and just I was all types of shit in hell
Basically.
because
Okay, but first of all, why was they watching it?
I don't know. Miss Vivian, I don't think they watched it. I think they saw the thumbnail and that was it for them. I honestly, I think because y'all remember it was like a little low cut thing all the way down to your belly and legs and thighs and everything out. And they were like, you don't need to sell yourself or lose your morals just because you lost a couple of pounds. I let that go. I let it go. I let it go. I wanted to say I let it go. We had a family meeting because I was telling the kids I want to cuss. It was like, no, mommy, don't cuss. I want to cuss. So I left it alone. Today, somebody said this is why people go missing because they put themselves out there on the internet.
Yeah.
I seen that. I seen that.
You seen it? Okay. This is why, I don't know, kind of like cover the hell up. And this is what I was saying earlier. I don't know if anybody has went to the extreme. I was almost 300 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
You suffer from low self-esteem. You know what I mean? You suffer from lack of confidence, and now you're doing positive, beautiful things, and you're achieving and crushing goals. It does something to you. So now you sit a little straighter, your head is a little bit higher, and you're proud of your accomplishments. If you want to show it the hell up, show that shit. And I feel like there's a lot of people in the weight loss community that is now taking it off. Take it the hell off. Take it off. You feel good. And if it's somebody smaller, they would applaud it. Man, that shit bother me.
And like the comment, she says, I don't know why. You're not supposed to know why. You don't know their journey. You don't know what they suffer. You don't know. You have no idea. So you're not supposed to know. Everybody's journey inspires in a different way. You know what I'm saying? And that was a person that had no profile. So what you looking like, first of all, because I think she was hating. I think she watched the whole video and she was hating because you was looking fine and sexy up in them swimsuits because
hold her back, Andre. Go get this.
I gotta hold her back. Hold her back.
Yeah, surf like that worketh my nerve. Okay. I seen a video called Be a Lady. It was a wonderful video, and it started off with basically saying how society says we should be. Don't wear your hair long. You need to wear it short. Bleach your skin. Don't bleach your skin. Be fat. No, that's disgusting. You need to be skinny. You need to, lower your skirt a little bit. It's too high.
You can't win.
To be a lady. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Society, people, I'm not going to define myself, based on what how society said I should be, because my lady may not be your lady, okay? My lady should be my skirt in the middle of my hip. That's my lady. Okay, my being a lady may be showing a little cleavage. So, and if you're not confident within your own skin and you're not confident within your whole being, then that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? You confined to society, but for as me and sexy Nancy, we're not defining ourselves based on how society say we're supposed to be. They can just go somewhere. They can go kick rocks.
And it was not at all about thirst trapping. It was meeting somebody that felt what I felt. Honestly, that's what it was about. Honestly.
Right. And I also want to address like the comment that she made, like this is how people go missing and stuff like that. I just want to because it kind of, and I don't want to make it so heavy, but I kind of just want to touch on it a little bit. Like when it comes to like predators and stuff like that, those people are predators. No matter how a woman dressed, that has nothing to do with that. A predator is a predator. You can be wearing a turtleneck and something can happen. So I thought like saying that almost made it seem like, oh well, you dress like that, so you're asking for something. That's what I didn't like about it. Not that she was all like, oh, you shouldn't dress like that. She kind of made it deeper than what it really was. So that I wanted to address that too, because I thought that was just all the way wrong.
I don't know if you read the ending part. Like at the end, she kind of lumped everybody into this one. I don't know why. I think she said, I don't know why when y'all lose weight or y'all want to, no, maybe you didn't go through it, honey, but that's your journey.
Because I did go do me some research. She's not showing, who knows what she looks like. I just think that it's a person that have their own self issues. You know what I'm saying? And when you have, I don't know, people. They're gonna just, it's like people are gonna always have something to say. They're gonna always have something to say. So it's so important that you know who you are. Not just who you are, but who you are. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, say that one more time for the people in the back.
Say
it. Who you are. I love that. But Nancy, honestly, to tell you the truth, you're doing an amazing job with the whole YouTube thing. You're consistent with the videos. Just being able to share your journey with everybody, that's a big step. Because, the girl who made the comment, she doesn't have a profile or a profile picture or anything like that. We, on the other hand, show our faces on social media. We share with you our real lives. So for us to even show our face right now, on this platform, like it's a big step. Like not everybody is comfortable enough to show their face, and showing your face on social media on camera is the first step to anything. So I just want to applaud you for that. It's a big.
Yes, thank you. And like I said, when I first put July 28, 2019, I put out that first video. And I told you this, I felt like I was having a panic attack. I couldn't breathe. I had a lump in my throat. My kids were at church with my mother, and I said, I can't because I'm in bra and panties. I'm in bra and panties. My stomach is like touching my knees. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I can't do this. I'm going to be subject to anybody's opinions, thoughts, words. I couldn't do it. And I did it. And I kind of felt, like I said in the video, I kind of felt that way. I'm about to be in bikini and one piece and all this other stuff. Like, ooh, did I shave? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried about all of that. And I put it out there because it was not about me anymore. It was about who can I reach with this story. I love hearing people say, oh, I watched it and I started my journey. Go ahead, girl. I want you to say, I went to Walmart or whatever, and I bought me a two-piece too, girl. I'm strutting all over the beach. I want that. So.
Right. Miss Vivian, when you first lost weight, did you do anything special, like a photo shoot or like an outfit that maybe you wouldn't have worn before, anything like that?
I didn't, because I didn't have that confidence that I have today.
Oh.
So yeah.
And she's such a lady too. That's why.
I'm not. Fuck it.
I know. That's
why. I'm telling you, Nancy is so inspiring because I have two swimsuits, but they are two pieces. And they're like a skirts, it's like a skirt, and I have never ever worn. I had them for years, but I wouldn't put them on because I have cellulite. I have snack rolls on my back, and I don't want nobody looking at me funny. Here I am, 55 years young, and I have never put a bathing suit on ever in my life.
Wow.
Come on, Miss Vivian. Tag me in it when you wear it. Tag me in it.
You better.
I gotta
Yes.
I got filled up for that, Nancy. I was like, Nancy in the two-piece. That's what I'm talking about. I'm over here all excited, because that's awesome. That's awesome, because that, just, getting to know Nancy through her journey and watching her growth. Because, see, I met Nancy on Snapchat when she wasn't confident, when she was having a lot of self-esteem issues, a lot of inner, sadness and struggles, spiritual struggles, mental struggles, and everything like that. I could see it. And it was funny because I never seen her face for a long time, but I would see inspirational quotes and, different things like that. And then when I seen her, I thought to myself, well, she's not showing the stuff because she's not confident who she is, And I just said, I'm gonna keep watching her. I've been watching Nancy since 2016, so I had to keep my eyes focused on she really touches my heart. I love you some Nancy. I love you, Nancy.
I do. I love her too. Can I tell a story? Every time Miss Vivian would watch my snap, I'd feel so bad because I curse so much. Yeah. She is a lady. She really is a lady. I'm like, damn it. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna cuss. And when I don't cuss, that's when she doesn't watch it. I'm just like, damn it.
I know. Sometimes I get nervous too. I'll be all like, did I really just say that? And then I'll look to see who watched it. And it's all like, Kimberly Morrison. I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Did I really just say that?
Yeah.
I've never been like a judgmental type person. I love people for who they are, because a person uses profanity, that doesn't define what type of person they are. You know what I mean? And that's the way they express themselves. Everybody expresses themselves differently, and so, I look over that, you know what I'm saying? Except for when, my baby right here, Andre, then I'll be like, oh.
No, it's funny because recently on Snapchat, I've been talking about and Miss Vivian, I know you're not tagged in these groups, and maybe Nancy is, but you can make private groups on Snapchat, right? Mm-hmm. And so everybody is doing the amateur porn thing on Snapchat, and
I'm in that group.
I'm in 5 different groups, and so it's people we talk to on Snapchat in these groups. It's people we talk to on Snapchat in these groups, and you're like, what? And I didn't ask to be a part of these groups, but I guess people think because I'm such a free spirit, oh, he's not gonna trip, let me just add him in this group. And I'm all like, no, I might pretend to be a freak, but I'm really conservative.
Child, I'm a Christian. Get me out of this. Oh my God, right? Andre, I gotta tell you, the 2 days ago, we were sitting at the table about to eat dinner. I was waiting on Jennifer to come to the table. Why is Jennifer quoting your song, son? Jennifer is quoting your song. And I said, oh, really? Right? I'm like, oh, really? That's my friend. Don't be quoting his song. But she said, Mom, Andre's song was stuck in my head all day. I'm walking through the hallway, she in high school, singing. And then I caught myself and I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah. We going up. You know what I'm saying? They love you, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's funny because my logo for the podcast is the tongue. That's kind of like my signature. So,
Yeah.
It's here. And we're going up, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gonna catch this wave.
They better catch it.
Right.
Talk about it.
Household brand. I'm going up.
Speaking it into existence.
Mm-hmm.
Well, moving on to our next subject. This is a little heavy right now. Recently, I had sent both of you guys a clip and wanted to get your opinion on it. The show is called Black Ink Crew. I know y'all don't watch Ratchet TV, and I know Nancy, you don't watch TV hardly ever, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. The woman, her name is Sky. And so what happened? Well, let me give you the backstory.
Okay.
Basically, she got pregnant at an early age. She gave both of her sons up for adoption. And so recently she just connected with them I think about 2 years ago, finally.
Mhm.
The oldest don't want anything to do with her. And the youngest that you've seen in the video clip that I sent you, that's the one that actually stays in communication with her and stuff like that. And
Okay.
so I guess from whatever something happened, and that's why she mentioned like he was stealing from Walmart, and she just went crazy and ballistic on him and said some hurtful stuff. And I feel like sometimes, I'm not a parent, but I know my parents have said hurtful things to me, but there's a certain limit that you take it to, because she said something about like she should have aborted, should have swallowed him. Like it was
Yeah.
crazy. And so
Wow.
I kind of need to get you guys' opinion. Like, do you feel like you ever pushed it too far with your kids, or, said something you might have regretted and was like, damn, I shouldn't have said that? Go ahead, Nancy, start with you first.
Oh yeah, because I got a bunch of them. So, have I ever said anything that I regretted? Yes. Yes. This past summer, Jennifer jumped out the window. Like she knows what type of mother I am, and even though I play and whatever, but I do enforce the rules. I do take my job as a parent very seriously. Ooh, but when I found out what she done did, yeah, as a person, I was hurt. I understand I wear that mother hat, but I'm also human. I'm also a person. Um, I invest a lot. I expect a lot, and I felt let down. Yeah, I said certain things that hurt her feelings. To take it
Hmm.
to that extent as to say I regret having you, I don't. I would not say that because I don't mean that. Now, you said, and you're telling me, you're saying she was a young parent.
Right. Yeah.
I was a young parent when I had Jessica. Me and Jessica are 19 years apart, and I was in a very fucked up situation. When I tell you I was, let's be real, right? Fuck it, we family, right? I didn't
Right.
have a place to stay. I was 100% fucking homeless when I was pregnant with Jessica. And I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. I yeah, I was fucked up. I was really beyond fucked up. And at that point, everybody said, "Yo, Nancy, you really need to abort your child. You have to think about you. You could, abort, go back to school, this, that, the third, the fourth, and the fucking fifth. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but no, I didn't. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I didn't, and I would never say, "Oh, and Jessica, whoo, child, that child pissed me off." I never met anybody that could piss me off like her because we're so similar. But
So
I
similar.
can't even
Yeah.
fix my mouth still to say that to her, even at my lowest point. And everybody's like, "Yo, go do it, go do it, go do it." That life is important. I would hate for you to walk through life thinking I'm unwanted, I'm unloved. I got 3 girls, 1 boy. I don't want none of y'all going through life. So,
Right.
mad or not mad, I say a lot of shit. Mad or not mad, I'm not going to co-sign I don't want you. I'm not going to say I regret having you. I'm not going to say I should have killed you, aborted you. I should have thought about myself. I should have swallowed you. Shit. No, 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 no. So I don't even know the situation that led her. If he's stealing from Walmart and because of that, you want to swallow him, I think that's retarded. I don't know how it got to that point,
That's
but
a
I went to the extreme to tell you my background story to say all of my children are such a blessing.
right.
All
And
of
Miss
my children are beyond a blessing. So,
Right. And Vivian, before we get your answer, I did want to kind of backtrack a little bit. Um, I feel like for the kids in general, what the big issue or the elephant in the room is that she just came back into their lives 2 years ago, and she gave them up for adoption when they were little, so they don't know her. So basically, this whole time has went with a lapse. And then you finally get your kids, in a state where, they're adults. You're trying to build that relationship because you lost it for 18 years. And so you're
Right.
trying to rebuild it. And then you say all that. It's all like, well, hell, why would they want anything to do with you after you say all that? So, Miss Vivian, what was your thoughts about the video?
Well, knowing what you just told me, as far as my experience, and if I ever said anything to my children that I ever regretted or anything, thinking back, I haven't, because I always try to build my children up, no
Mhm.
matter what. And I'm putting this out here because I'm being a little transparent. So my son is 33 and my son is gay. And so even in having to watch him grow up, I had a lot of thoughts and I felt a lot of things, but I never spoke it out because
Right.
I didn't want to push him away. I didn't want to push him away. So I just continued to love him, and I didn't understand, it was like, did I do something wrong, or whatever the case may be, but I never made him feel unloved, or I never told him I regret having you because you're gay or whatever. I never ever have said anything hurtful to my children to that, because I know that words, they linger with you for a long time.
They do. They
I
definitely do.
said
Yeah.
anything for any words to, you know, attach themselves or to my children, but things were said to me when I was coming up. That I was never,
Mm.
I was a no good for nothing nigga. You ain't gonna never be nobody. Because I was coming up, I wanted to sing, because y'all know I like to, I sing. Well, y'all heard my voice before, so
Good.
I'm gonna be a singer. And I can remember my stepfather telling me, "Oh, nigga, you ain't gonna never be nothing," and it just crushed me. So literally, that idea was dead, and I never, tried to recultivate that thing because he said that to me. He called me even as a young teenager because I got pregnant. I became a whore. You a whore, and that stuff hurts, and it carried on into my adult life. It took a lot for me to heal. I held on to a lot of that. So it's, to me, I just, when I was bringing my children up, that's something I said I would never do. I would
Mhm.
never say something that I was going to regret, later on in life.
Right. And you know what the crazy part is? I feel like, and maybe I don't want to say it's just in Black culture, but we only know our experience, so we can only speak from our culture. But
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like, and especially with my parents, they never said anything like what they said on the video or whatever. But sometimes they'll talk down to us like we're like 45 years old, and like when
Mhm.
you a 12-year-old, it's hard to process some
Yeah.
of the words that they tell you because it's not sugarcoated. In the Black community, the language that your parents use, it's not sugarcoated at all. It got no sprinkles, no nothing on it. It's
Mhm.
just plain ice cream. And
Mhm.
so when they tell you something, it's like, whoa. And then
Yeah.
you kind of, I don't know, you build up kind of like immune to it, almost like it's like whatever, like, oh, shut your dumb ass up, and stuff like that. Even though it's kind of like, ha ha ha, it's funny. Like, I know they don't really think I'm dumb, but it's like we shouldn't talk to our children like that, because it does kind of mess with your head where
It
you
stays somewhere. Yeah.
think it's okay. Like my auntie, like her my cousin, he went to school, and the school teacher was all like, you didn't do your homework, I should beat your butt. She said like that, right? And then like she was like, dang, I couldn't even be mad at the teacher that she said that because he's so used to hearing something like that from me. He was just all like, oh, that's just like my mama talking, because the teacher should never talk about putting their hands on no student or anything, even though these kids are bad. But they should never talk about, you
Beat
know,
my kid.
but like, because the way we're used to hearing things, we
Mhm.
become numb. That's the
Yeah, you
word I was
become
looking
immune
for.
to it.
Numb,
Yeah.
right?
But I can imagine that how hurtful he was. The fact that, first of all, you gave me away.
Hmm.
Okay. And now I'm giving you an opportunity to get to know me. And then you talk to me like that. I mean, that is very hurtful. And I mean, when I watched that, I didn't know the whole thing, but I was so emotional about that, because, I just can, I mean, I felt it, because I can read, it went back to the things that were said to me, how my mom would tell me, you disgust me, because I got pregnant. You disgust me. I can't stand you. And and I'm like, wow. And, but yeah, that's very hurtful. And, and I'm hoping that he heals from that, and it doesn't linger on in his later life.
Yeah.
Right. And did you get the same criticisms like from being pregnant so young?
Um.
Because
Well,
technically you were 19, so I mean technically you were an adult, but you're still a
yeah.
baby. Like,
I definitely was an adult. I could say growing up. Okay, I grew up in a Haitian household, so we of Caribbean descent. I know they do things a whole lot different. Like, you know what I mean. One thing, and a lot of it is learned behavior, what they learned, and then sometimes you definitely got to break the circle. But if you've been at school all day and they like, if you take, how they say, if you take two and you get two apples and then plus three apples, what is that? And you like, and you still can't figure it out. You all types of dumb, stupid, idiot. You in our language. Well, you know what I mean? Imbecile, like, what the hell don't you understand? You've been at school the other day. And like Miss Vivian says, or like you said, you kind of build a tolerance towards it. That, okay, my dad or my aunt or whoever just called me an idiot. I know they don't mean it. I know it's, you want me to learn it. I know you want me to get it. Certain people are not like that. You're actually an idiot. You're actually dumb. You're actually stupid. So but did they come at me for anything? No, not really. Not
Yeah.
really. Not really. Not. I can't remember. My mom, she rather not fuck with you. If she's gonna go say something that is gonna, just like that, she just, if you get me to that point or we get each other to that point, then I'll go this way, you go that way. When I calm down or when you do better, we'll get back to where we was. But no, I don't. And like I
um,
said about the whole Jessica and Jennifer situation, yeah, I definitely, in the midst of whatever we're going through, and we go through stuff. We're three women in the house. Jennifer's 16, Jessica's how old she is, I'm me. And I raised these. So they do have a lot of, and there's a lot of clashing because there's three Nancy's in the house, and Nancy's crazy. So you know what I mean? I'll be like, I don't understand what the fuck you can't get, you know what I mean? And it's like, they look at me and they're like, oh, this girl just called me retarded. You know what I'm saying? So I hear what Miss Vivian said. I think I do say stuff that I do have to apologize for. But at the end of the day, even Jonathan, child, I mean, I had to go outside Jonathan head the other day. You know what I'm saying? But as a parent, I know when to come back and when to, come down to your level and say,
right.
mommy fucked up, right? Mommy didn't mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mommy didn't mean that. I didn't really mean that shit. You
Right.
paid me off, but mommy didn't mean that shit. I'm sorry. And then he
Yeah.
looked at me. He did. He said, "Mommy, you really hurt my feelings." And I said, "You still love me?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he kissed me because I left him. We
Kids
were
will love
supposed to
you no
go out.
matter
He was
what.
acting up, and I left him in the house. And I drove off right in front of his face. And he said, "When you left me, I went into your bedroom and I cried."
Aw.
I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. But, we're human, and
Right.
parenting, Miss Vivian, it didn't come with no manual. When the baby slid out of me, the a booklet didn't come out my vagina right after the child. We
Right.
figuring this stuff as we go along.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
Yeah.
You should. I love what you said. You should build your children up. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Like that
We're
too, though.
building the next generation. Like this is we're gonna be gone. Like I'm 30 something. I'm moving up. 30 something in 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. Soon I'll be 40, 50, 60. But they're coming up, and everything we do impact them. And we're building them for the generation after them. So it's like the way I treat them, the way I talk to them, either they're gonna carry the good to their children or they, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
point blank
and
that bitch out of pocket for what she said
and,
to her
and
child.
you already kind of touched on it a little bit with having two older girls in the house. Like Miss Vivian, like with you having a daughter, like was that challenging? Because they always say, the stereotype is that women don't like other women. And so is it harder with daughters than it is with sons?
I have two. I have one 38 and then I have one 29. So with the youngest, it was a power struggle with her. It really was. And I was having to let her know who the queen was. I'm Queen B. And whatever that B want to be, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But in this be up in here, I will put a boot in you. You know what I'm saying? If you call yourself gonna step up to me, you know what I'm saying? I had to, put my hands on her a couple times because she was gonna be able to handle Queen B. That was
I
not
always got a belt nearby. Hello, let's go.
now the oldest one. Just a few days ago, me and her, she is 38, and we are. If you see my daughter, she is my clone. And we had a big argument. We've never had an argument. And it was because
Mm.
she was trying to express herself. And I said, I don't want to hear it. She says, Mama, you always do that. You don't never hear me out. It's been like that ever since we've been little. You always talk to me any kind of way. And that's when I got offended. I said, I've never talked to you any kind of way. What do you mean, talk to you any kind of way? She said, you always say, what Mama says right. If I'm wrong, I'm right. If I'm right, I'm right. Because
That's
I'm the
my
mama. It shouldn't be that way. You don't have an opinion. And when I ask for your opinion, then I want to hear the opinion. Other than that, you don't have an opinion. And she said, and I'm 38 and you still do me that way. I said, what are you talking about? I said, I don't even know where that came from. But I think she was just letting me know how it affected her. You know,
Right.
I still was offended. And then after we're all said and done, I had to call her and say, okay, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I'm hearing you and I will do better. But I didn't know that that was hurting your feelings, and mad when I hung up because I had to apologize.
And that takes a big person.
Mhm.
I went through something like that with my mother this summer. I'm around your daughter's age. I'm not trying to reveal my age. We gonna hold on to this secret to the day I die.
You might have
So
already said your age earlier, but
I
I ain't gonna
did.
put you on blast. If they didn't hear it, they didn't hear it. But you
Y'all
did
didn't
say
hear it. If
you
y'all
say
didn't
your
hear it,
age.
unhear that shit. So listen, the devil's a liar. Listen. My mom, best friends ever since I was young. But I feel like I'm always going to be little Nancy. And
Mhm.
I wanted to be a big girl. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm confident. I'm coming into my own. I'm knowing who I am, and I want respect. I want respect. I want respect. Right? She wasn't giving it to me, so yeah, I did. I gave her a little silent treatment. I let her know how I feel. And honestly, I waited for her to see where she went wrong. And my mom's stubborn. So it took her like close to a month. And
Yeah.
then she came back. And I really respect that because it does take a big person as a parent to humble yourself and know where you went wrong and come down and apologize to your child. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because see, I tell my son's 33, he will be 33.
Hmm.
And I say this to all of them. I be like, y'all my baby. Y'all gonna always be my baby. And they be like, Mom, we're not babies. And it's like, I don't want to let them go. And so
You don't.
And I forget they're a whole grown person with their own lives. You know, my daughter has children, but I still try to hold on to them because that's my baby. But at the same time, I have to respect her as a grown woman. You are
Yeah,
with a whole family,
it's
you know.
hard. Yeah.
So that is hard. So I can kind of relate to where your mother is. That is hard, and it is hard to just kind of step back. You know,
Mhm.
like, oh, I wanted to. It's my baby, though. You
Yeah.
know.
Jamie is Jamie is 10 years old. That's my last child. And I think Jamie was like in second or third grade. And I kept on calling her. I said, "You're my baby, you're my little baby." And she's like, "Ma, I don't want you to call me baby no more." Nigga, what? I lost it. I had an adult tantrum. Oh, you don't want me to call you baby? You a grown woman? What the
Yeah,
heck?
exactly.
Right.
So now I got my way. I'm a big baby. I got my way. So now she's 10 and I still call her baby. And if I say, come here, little girl. Oh, what? I'm not your baby? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. You my baby. You my
It's the thing that my daughter, like I said, she's 38, and I used to always, her name is Maya. And I would say, Maya, Maya to be my honey, my sugar lamb poo. She hates that. I'm still doing that to her. And I do it. She says, Mama, please do not do that in public. I said, but why you my honey lamb, sugar lamb poo, my mama, my honey, my bunny bun? She hates that, you know. And she was like, she finally told me, Mama, that is embarrassing to me. You know, please don't do that. Don't do that. And it's hurting my feelings because I'm like, she's my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Honey,
Yeah, true.
who want me? Why you want to stop being my baby? You know what I'm
But it's
saying?
like I'm grown.
You
I'm
want to be
grown
my sugar
now.
lamb poo? What the hell?
No, it's like I'm grown. I don't want to be that. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's funny because like with my mom, she's so much nicer to like my nieces and nephews. Like they could do no wrong. She don't spank them, no nothing. I'm all like, who is this person? So Miss Vivian, even though you only 32 years old, like how is it with your grandkids? Are you like, do you baby them a lot and like they can do no wrong in your eyes?
32. Oh well, no, no. Cause my baby girl, she is ratchet. She don't not be wanting to share her. She be going into the Nancy ratchet mode. And I be like, I don't know if I want to share her.
Praise Jesus. That's right.
She is. You know what? I'm like, oh my goodness. But I told Nancy it's not being ratchet, it's being very expressive. So my daughter is very expressive, you know, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, people be like, is that just Vivian's daughter? I don't think no, I don't think I want to share her. I'm saying, um, but I got off track. What did you ask me? I'm sorry.
Like with your grandchildren, like are you like more like I don't want to say more caring, but like you don't spank them, you don't yell at them, you excuse stuff like be like, oh that's okay. No.
I, I don't spank them. I don't correct them or nothing like that. I just let them do whatever they want to do because they're my grandbabies. And
Everything they do is
my
okay.
Yeah, my oldest daughter, when she moved from Washington State, she told my son, all right, now when you go over Bawai's house, you're not going to be able to do that because he's Vietnamese. They're, biracial. And so they call me Bawai. That's grandmother. You can't do
Oh,
that over Bawai's. And they come over and they do whatever they want. And she was like, I cannot believe you let him do that. If that was me, we would have got slapped. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm, mhm. Yeah.
The grandbaby come over and I'll be like, oh, they so
Right.
precious.
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
Nancy, how does your mom treat your kids?
Um, well, I feel like the older she gets, the more relaxed she
Hmm.
gets. When the two oldest were younger, yeah, she was more hands on. I will pop your butt, I'll pop you. But now these two, I feel like she just gave up. Like, oh God, just run around, do whatever you want, just don't break shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I can't wait. Like I could wait, but I can't wait. I already got a plan for my grandkids, and it's not for nothing. It's just I'm gonna dope them up on sugar and send them back to their parents with love and toys.
Get revenge, huh?
Yeah, revenge. Yeah, definitely. Loud toys, geeked up on coffee and sugar, and then here, go to mommy. Go to mommy. Yeah. But
Funny. Yeah, because it's always so crazy, like seeing how my mom is with her grandkids versus how she was with me and my siblings. Like I'm all like, this is totally like two different people. I
Mhm.
promise. But I
Yeah.
guess, you learn as you get older, like, because I'm the oldest. So like I was like the first child. So, and like you said, the handbook don't come out the vagina with the baby.
I checked. I still can't
Kind of
find it.
figure it out on your own. And so kind of like with the grandkids and like older kids, like it's like your second chance.
Hmm. Yeah, I got four, so
Yeah.
I'm still learning. I'm still learning. It is what it is, and every child is different, so there's that too. You know.
Yeah, they all have different personalities. Yeah, because me and my siblings, we're all different. How about your kids, Vivian? Are they all different?
Yes, night and day. Every last one of them, night and day. The baby is the wild child,
They
and
always are.
daughter is what I call what's that show? Mary. What was the name of that show? It was like Mary Tyler Moore. She like I don't my oldest daughter is like a nun. Okay,
Really?
she's like a nun. She don't do nothing wrong. She's just too perfect for me. I was like something right, something right. And then
Yeah.
my
His
son,
body's in the basement. Go ahead.
yeah, my son is a very vocal, and he's the very vocal one. And he's the one that even though my oldest, we're like best friends, but my son is the one where I can really let my hair down with, and he won't pass judgment on me. But my oldest, oh yeah, she gonna pass judgment on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the little one, and the youngest one, the ratchet one, we might scrap. You know what I'm saying? We
Throw
might.
your hands up, mama.
Right. That's funny because like my sister is the youngest and like her and my mom always butt heads. So it's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah. So it's like the youngest, the middle child is like the one that's kind of like the favorite, and then the oldest is kind of just like the one that like always you're like, I remember when you did this when I was little, we always remember everything.
Hmm.
That's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah, and then you have like a younger sister, right?
Cool.
Are you the youngest,
I'm the
Nancy?
baby.
Okay, you are the youngest. Yeah, because you have a sister, right?
Hmm.
And are you guys
I'm the,
night and day too?
huh?
Are you guys night and day, like two different people, or kind of the same?
Well, we are two different people. Only my sister, she is very, I mean, even though what it may look like, Cindy is very outgoing. Very
Mhm.
outgoing. She's a people person. I am I play the background. I know what y'all see, but I'm very shy. I'm very timid. I'm sometimes very reserved. She has that outgoing, bubbly personality. I'm a hood rat. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's that.
Yeah, it's crazy because like thinking about it, like me and my stepsister were like similar because I actually was raised by my dad.
Mhm.
And so when
That's
me and
cool.
my stepsister we lived together, so we were always like close. And then like with my younger sister and brother, like I had to kind of like learn them when I became like adult, like after 18, and like really learn the way they are and the stuff that we like, don't like. So not that they were never in my lives. I would only see them on the weekends. I would never see them Monday through Friday, like
Mhm.
regular families, like all together at one time. So
Mhm.
it was a little different, like trying to learn them. But as we got older, like as you get older it gets easier, like your relationship with like your siblings and stuff like that, it gets so much easier.
I don't have with my siblings, I don't really have a relationship with them. We don't have any like art or anything. We just kind of just as we got older and became adults, we just went different ways in our lives, and there is no communication at all. Unless I go to my mother's and we all come together. That's the only time, and it's the last time I seen my brothers was in 2012, and before then it had been 17 years. So we don't stay connected at all. Yeah.
Wow. And it's like no bad blood or anything like that. It's just that you kind of don't
Yeah,
communicate. Yeah.
y'all on separate paths. You on your side, I'm on my side.
Right. What
I,
about you? Steve?
I thought maybe because I used to beat one of my brothers up all the time, he didn't want to, he, I used to be a bully, you know what I'm saying? I used to beat him
Yeah,
up.
you too, right?
Yeah, so he don't fool with me no more.
What about you, Nancy? Like, how's your relationship with your sister? Like, are you guys like kind of like don't talk or?
Well, it exactly what Miss Vivian said is the same situation. See, I have now a low tolerance for shit. You know
Mm,
what I mean? I'm not gonna kiss nobody ass. I'm not gonna chase nobody. Um, the phones work both ways,
yes,
and
yes,
that's that. So
yes.
I no bad blood, just like you said. I will wish you well. I pray for you and all your children. But yeah, that bitch crazy. There's too much drama. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Let's keep it one. It is too much. Like if your shit is interrupting my peace, kick the
Yes,
fuck rock. Get the fuck
exactly.
on out. I will still love you. I will still pray for you. But then I gotta go figure out. Oh, what the fuck? Did I say something to her? Did I this? Did I that? Yeah, yeah. Uh, I'll
Mm,
see
Right.
you. I'll
yeah.
see you at the
Yeah.
next family function or something. I don't know.
I hate when it seems like so one-sided. Like with my younger brother, like it's very one-sided. Like it's always me trying to like spend time and do this with the
Yeah.
kids. And like I'm all like, I shouldn't have to work that hard. It can go both ways. You got a phone, I got a phone. Like
And
it should go
I
Exactly.
both ways.
I feel like, I feel this way about family and friends too. Like if I consider you my friend, I feel this way about y'all too. If
Yes.
you're having a bad day, no, I don't have all the answers, but I'm not your enemy. I did not cause your bad day. Don't
Mhm.
take your shit here. Talk to me. Let's figure it out. But if I have to, I'm not in the mood. Calm down, bitch. Go get some. You know what I'm saying? Get some. Get some. Nigga, the fuck? You gotta calm down, bitch. Smoke a cigarette. I don't even condone no shit. But it's like, I don't want anything disrupting. And I gotta say this. I used to, I thank God for this journey. I used to give chance after chance after chance to let you use me, hurt me, violate me in all types of way. But I'm so quick to give everybody their walking papers now. So a couple
Mhm.
people did get theirs, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
And
I'm like that with a lot of friends this year. I'm like, you gotta go. Like if I can't see myself learning anything from you, or I don't see that you are gonna be supportive to me, I gotta let you go. Have you cut
yeah,
out somebody recently, Miss Vivian?
I have. And and I don't, I have a small circle of people that I really consider even associates. And my biggest, you know, associates or family orientated people are people that I've met online. You know,
That's
that's
true.
that's my family. It's sad to say,
It's
but
crazy.
Yeah.
family.
It
I don't
Why
have family.
why does everybody on social media treat me better than the people in my real life?
and I was just talking about this with my mom and with my friend. It is amazing, and I think I put it on my Instagram fitness. It's crazy how people you never met support you more than people support you more than family. And I was in the car driving my mom, and I'm like, damn, do you believe some of my family members, the blood, are not subscribed, are not following me, are not liking
Yeah.
shit. And I'm not one of them bitches that, oh my God, likes, I need likes. Never been, never will be. It was the point of family. You know what I mean? Blood, same last name, same this, same that. They don't show no love. I told her, I was talking to my mom. I said, Mama, I could come up with the cure to fucking corona right the fuck now. And it's on Facebook. Nancy D. They won't hit like. Let me scroll the fuck out. Fuck,
So
scroll. And it's sad. It's sad. But then I put like the littlest thing, like I got featured in an article this past week. It's amazing. People, oh my God, congratulations. Oh my God. Oh yeah, way to go. You know what I'm saying? And then the other people are sitting there, the other people that are closest to you, and you expect the love from are sitting there, that bitch did something with that bitch. That bitch didn't do nothing. What the fuck? That bitch, she was fat and now she not fat. What the fuck the bitch done did?
Right. You can never win, you know? And
Yeah.
it's because like I look for that support from like certain friends. My family is pretty good, but certain friends, like I look for that kind of support, and I'm all like, "Where are you? Like, you're not supporting me." And like when it comes to my friends on that I've met through social media, I don't want to say my friends on social media because I consider you guys friends in my real life. My friends that I met through social media, you guys are so loving, supportive, give me suggestions, check up on me, make sure I'm okay. Like,
Mhm.
and it's like I don't have friends like that in my personal life that do that all the time, except you guys, you know?
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
it's been
beautiful thing.
As far as the support, it's like, with my online brand, Chair Fit for Fun, telling my family and what I consider the closest friends, girl, I'm gonna be a household name and I'm gonna have me a SUV. It's gonna be Rapid Chair Fit for Fun. Oh, okay. Somebody like you or, Andre, it's root me on, you got this, Vivian, I can see, it's like you see my vision with me. You see you're on my journey with me. You celebrate my journey. You high five me. You encourage me not to give up when I feel like giving up. Because I have been wanting to lay this down before. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a support. Because I feel like I'm by myself. And it's hard to
Mm.
stay motivated by yourself, telling yourself, okay, you about to take it to the top when it doesn't look like it's going to the top. But then you have people like Andre, and other people, Nancy, and all those others that surround me on social media saying, don't quit, keep going. You know what I'm saying? You're going, I can see you big. You know what I'm saying? They can see me. How come they can see me, but my own family can't see me? How come it is, oh, okay, that's nice. That's nice that you're doing that. It doesn't matter that I'm changing, helping changing lives, and but to hear other people come to me and say thank you, people that I have never met or know, just basically like we're doing right here, on Skype, and saying, Miss Vivian, thank you so much for helping me change my life. And then they telling somebody else about it, they telling somebody else about it. But that's a family member, a lot of family members. Or what you do, you're sitting in the chair, and what you sitting in the chair and doing, you know.
right. So what do you exactly do? And you be all like, "Oh, well, haven't you seen my videos?" No, I haven't. So what do you do? Exactly how it is. Like I was like, I post every day. You don't see what I do?
Mm.
Right. Yeah, and I go through every time somebody asks me what I do, especially if it's a family member, I got to go through the whole commercial. Hi, I'm Vivian. I am your Chair Fit instructor, the creator of Chair Fit for Fun. And Chair Fit
Yeah.
is a exercise where you sit, groove, and move to lose right from the comfort of your home. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
great, for a family, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I still need that commercial from you, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want the audio. But it's so funny that you mentioned that. But yeah, you have to go through your whole history, what you do. Like, are you making any money from it? Like, like how do you like what's your real goal? Like, you want to get like a corporate job, they say all those kind of things to you.
Yeah.
They don't believe in your vision. Like they want to be a part of it if you do succeed, but they don't really believe in your vision.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
better catch this wave because it's going up. Hey, go ahead.
They better catch his way.
Uh, yeah.
I'm telling you, that's so true though. Oh man. But before we wrap up, I just wanted to say, Vivian, you have a drop-in class coming, right?
Yes, I have a drop-in class. It's one of the plans on my website, just one of the 5 plans. The drop-in class is just like it sounds. You get 5 people. It has to be a minimum of 5 people, and you can drop in any day of the month, as long as you have 5 people. You might drop in one day a month, 2 days a month. It's all depending on you, and it's a friendly budget. A budget-friendly way to come in and work out with you.
That's awesome. Oh, and don't forget your book. Plug your book.
I'm working on a 100-page smoothie book called Vivian's Healthy Smoothie Book. And I've been working on it for a minute. I'm like on page 72. It's taking forever. You only can be so creative with smoothies, but I just try to basically put my own spin on it and put my own love in it. You know what I'm saying? And just I'm making a booklet fun, have different elements in it, tell you things like what type of blenders to use, should you freeze your veggies, should you freeze your fruits, and just giving tips and stuff like that, along with the recipes and things like that. So yeah,
I love smoothies. I love smoothies. I definitely do.
I would try to get a celery smoothie in there, but I don't know. I don't know about that, Nancy.
Somebody actually told I don't think I've ever put celery in a smoothie, but somebody told me that they recently did with almond milk and it was very good. So I'm looking to try it. Try it, Miss Vivian. Yeah. Try it and put it in the book.
Oh my goodness.
I love celery.
I don't know about that, but Nancy, what you got going on?
What do I got going on? Well, I am 14 pounds away from my weight loss goal. I'm very excited about that. It is going to be big. Like I've been asking around, trying to find out, hey, how do y'all think I should celebrate? Everybody's like, oh, go out to eat. No.
No.
So I'm just looking for new ways to celebrate, such a big accomplishment for me. And then of course it's gonna be televised. Of course, I'm gonna make a video out of it. And that's what I'm just sitting here really trying to create something beautiful with my kids, with my family. We all work together. Like I said before, Jennifer does the thumbnails. Jonathan is working with me, learning how to edit. Jamie's just adorably awesome. And, her face just inspires the hell out of me. Jessica's crazy. And we need that. You need a little crazy person in your damn shit. It ain't right if you ain't got no crazy people. So, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to create and see where this goes. Like, with Miss Vivian, you had that goal, you had that dream, and now it's taking new levels. Now you're into books. I don't know where this thing is going to take me, but I'm open for the ride, and I can't wait to see where God takes this. I'm open.
That's exciting. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget to give them the YouTube page where they can find you at.
Oh, well, it's D Rose Gang. It's a play on my last name. D Rose Gang, honestly, is one word. That's the only way you could find me. So it's DROSEGANG, D Rose Gang. And you'll see me and the 4 kids. And you'll see the dress that the lady was hating on because I was wearing that all up in here. So when you see all up in here, no, that's me with a bunch of kids. Me and naked and a bunch of children. That's me. So, yeah.
And Miss Vivian, did you give the people your Facebook page? Because you have a Facebook page for your business, right?
I do have I call it a fan page. It's Chair Fit number 4 fun, Chair Fit 4 fun. And my website is chairfit4fun.com.
Oh, no.
We're here.
And she has
Instagram. Am I here? Okay. I was like, something happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead and give it one more time. I apologize.
Okay. My Facebook page is Chairfit number 4 fun. I am on Instagram, Chairfit number 4 fun. And on YouTube, Chairfit number 4 fun. And
I did some of her workouts.
I'm trying to become an influencer like Miss Sexy Nancy. So y'all need to go.
I did some of her workouts when I was at, I was still in the 250 somethings, right? And the knees still hurt, ankles still hurt. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to do Zumba. But I want to get a workout. When I tell you Miss Vivian had me getting like I was, oh shit, what is she doing? Is she trying to kill me? And you think, okay, I'm in a seat. How am I sweating? Why am I tired? You know what I mean? She got your feet moving. Then she tell you to lift up the weights. And I'm like, I looked at the thing and I was kind of mad at Miss Vivian. I was like, Miss Vivian out here trying to kill me. You know what I mean? I'm like, turn it off. But then I went back to it again because it was such a good workout. And you really don't think, how is this going to work? How me sitting in a seat, but you really did. And I'm not going to lie, I really did sweat. I did.
Y'all,
I really did.
everybody, you know who DB Witt is on Snapchat.
Yeah, and she got the fast feet. She was going, and I was listening to the music, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So definitely, everybody check out her YouTube because you know what I mean. Be inspired, get that workout in, and it's easy on the knees. It's easy on the joints. Whatever's ailing you, your back hurt, your knees hurt, your ankles hurt. Cause my ankles used to hurt. But yeah. It did.
But I had DB Witt did a snap story when he done Janet Jackson's what's it, Nations Rhythms Nation, and he had me cracking up. He said he did it for the whole 4 minutes. He said, I'm gonna tell y'all something. He said, if you sit in that chair the whole minute, he said, I promise you, he said you will get a workout. He tried it. It was so funny. Right. So that let me know right there, it is not just for women, it's for men too. You know what I'm saying? Women just have to talk to me. But the chair is deceiving. When people hear chair exercise or seated exercise, immediately they go to nursing homes, the YMCA for old people, senior citizens, and it is a high intensity workout. It's a cardio workout. And I tell people all the time, if you haven't tried it, don't come asking your grandmama to get in this program because she's going to pass out with me. You're going to be back to me and take all my money, take my house, my car, you're going to try to take my kids and everything because your mama didn't down floor doing chair fit for fun with Vivian. Don't do that.
She got the couples thing going on now.
I am. It's in the making. I got to get my husband more involved. He's very shy when it comes to being in front of the camera, and so I'm starting actually to record us a little bit more to place on my video because I actually have an IG page for my family and friends. Whatever I want to put on there. It's called Vivian Morrison. That's my other, page for my family and my grandkids and stuff like that, because I don't want to mix it all up with my business page. And so
exactly.
Yeah, I've been trying to record them, and once he gets a little bit more comfortable, then I'm going to start incorporating a couples chair fit for fun.
That's gonna be nice. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I like that idea. You know what I mean?
You need to do it together. Nancy, you and me need to do it together.
Yeah. When you coming? Yeah.
I'm still trying to come out for the summer.
Do your people know that you've been leading me on for years now, Andre? I'm in love with Andre, ladies and gentlemen. He keep on playing with my emotions. So I'm coming out to see you.
I know. I've been coming for like the last 4 years.
I know, right? Oh my God. Yeah. But yes. Hopefully, when you do come out, it'll be out, and we get to do the whole whatever Miss Vivian and her husband do. We gonna be doing too.
Okay.
Hey, we probably won't be able to record it. Wink, wink.
Explain to some of the people because a lot of people don't understand that it's live stream. I had a young lady to inbox me the other day and she asked me, was I in New York? I said, sure I am. I'm in New York. I'm wherever you want me to be. I've been to Virginia. I've been to California. I've been to Ohio. I've been to Pensacola. I've been everywhere. And she didn't get, I said, I'm live stream. It's real time. It's just like Skype or, but it's via Zoom. But Zoom is a free app that you can download. And it's conferencing app where you can see face to face. I'm in the room live and you're in the room live. You can hear me. I can hear you. We can have a full conversation, a full workout, live stream real time. But people still do not understand what live stream mean. They want me to come and set up camp in their city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's house. It's right from the comfort of your home. It's not I'm live in the room working out with you all, okay? So live stream is just what it says, live. And we're streaming live. Let's get it.
So it's like the personal trainer comes straight to your house and works out alongside you.
Exactly.
Right. It's for convenience. People don't realize that it's for convenience, so they don't
The
have.
thing about it is, you got to understand, some people, when you're that big, you don't want to be seen. And I talked about it before, like joining a gym was the last thing on my mind. I was humongous. I'm not going to be around y'all skinny, thick people sitting here at the gym. No. So yeah, that definitely, if you're in pain or if you're not ready to be out there, I feel like it's awesome. And you're getting a great ass workout.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
because
they can check you out on YouTube, right?
Huh?
I said they can check you out on YouTube, right? On your YouTube page.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a big influencer like Nancy. I only got 200 and something people following me right now. But let me tell you about that, because you have to, you know what? I'm not going to put myself down. All right, Vivian, now just get together. Okay, let me tell you something. Just a month ago, I only had 90 people, an audience of 90. Now I have 220 some people following me, so I'm growing slowly but surely and learning what it is that the audience wants to see, and I found out that platform on YouTube, they like seated Zumba. So I do seated Zumba, instead of using the weights and everything, because it's Chair for Fun is like a combination of dancing and lightweight training. So you can imagine having some weights in your hands and dancing too. It can be really rough, So now I just do Zumba on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, and that's awesome because you've been able to figure out what the people like, and now it's all like, okay, well, if that's what you like, I'm gonna give that to you.
Yeah.
You got to know your audience. Yeah.
Yes, I'm learning. Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm learning too.
Oh, damn. We had some good conversation today. We almost had an hour and a half.
Oh goodness.
I can't believe that. Like, time went by so fast too.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, I just want to say thank you to both of you for being a part of my first live episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. It's been amazing. Like, man, like this feels so good right now. Like, because like I've been talking about like doing a live show. I never knew how I could do it, and boom, we just did it.
Yes, we did.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. Thank you so much. I love you, Miss Vivian. I love you, Nancy.
I love you
Heart
both.
and soul. Thank you so much for being a part of Mix Match March. I can't say that fast. So Mix Match March. And I'll be bringing more episodes this month. So thank you guys for checking out Talk the Real Deal with AT2. Deuces.
Deuces. Bye.
Oh, okay. It still says he's recording.
Oh, we can hang up, I guess.
All right.